Good morning, good morning, good morning. And it is a good morning. We've had rain overnight. We even had thunderstorm and lightning through the middle of the night after a really, really hot day yesterday. I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. Now, apologies for not doing yesterday's. Time got away with me, and I have been busy with a few little medical appointments. I'm just giving a pre-warning that from Friday I won't be doing live streams for a short period of time. I will be going into hospital for some surgery. Some may remember I've mentioned a hernia. Well, it's getting repaired at last. So I'm needing to take that time off, and I don't know when I'll be back in front of the screen. It could be that I might be able to do it from the hospital bed. Uh, don't know what the Wi-Fi and all that sort of stuff situation is until I'm there, but it's highly likely I won't be until I'm coming back home in this nice setup that is reliable. Okay, so that's where you can be caught up with what's happening. Now, for those who didn't see what that opening screen was like, as far as my what the weather is like as far as a mini weather report, here we go. And that didn't come up with the ability to actually do both. That's interesting. Slight difference in setup at the moment. I've had a parameter change. It is overcast still. It is full on grey and ready to rain again, I think. And I still have a truck clearing out, pumping out the street drainage at the moment. It is picking up dirt residues from the drain. So it's noisy down the road this time, not straight outside my door like it was yesterday morning. So if you hear that, that's what that is. Okie dokie, let's continue onward. I'll go over to the cards because I have got them set up. Tune into your psychic senses and connect with your spiritual guides. Here we go. Beautiful cards. As you can see with the lighting, it is a bit of a darker day, isn't it? The Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Sarah Marchetti, the expanded edition. Beautiful deck of cards, as you know, the 5-card spread. And here is the our card that I'm going to read out to you. Here we go, and show hopefully in focus. Oh, it was for a minute. The wise old owl sat on an oak. The more he knew, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Why aren't we like that wise old bird? Basically, let's spend more time listening than speaking. I love it. Beautiful cards. And good morning to Caro. And we have Kieran as well. I am aware I'm a little bit early because I wasn't sure which direction that truck was going. So there we go. And lovely to see you both at the moment commenting. There may be others, in fact there is, who aren't commenting, and that is fine. I am sending this to the Soulpreneurs app as well as the Twitter, the LinkedIn and other spaces and places. You will find me in most places. Thank you so much for those lovely hearts. And Karen, this is a general card spread reading that is for everyone. So I don't do individual card pulls or readings in this session. So tap into what you understand for you from these messages of how I'm interpreting it. I just do what comes to my head. It's how I work intuitively. So trust your own intuitive senses too and bring that to the fore as you're listening. And now we've got Michelle saying good morning as well and good luck with the upcoming surgery. Thank you so much, Michelle. Yes, I'm hoping everything goes well. As with anything, it is in the hands of, well, the spirit world, the beingness of God essence and etc. with anything. So thank you. And thank you from Susan as well. Good morning to you. So here we've got the 5 cards. We've got the mature woman. It is just woman, really. In the home space is woman. We have mask in the workspace. It's dog in the unexpected. We have stork as our role, and it is stars as that outcome, or, you know, the pivot card, what we're having as that central. And that's what it is. No, I don't do that, Karen. It's not as a once-off. You take what comes most to your focus as I'm reading through these, okay? That's how I do it for this session. Tonight, Leanne Winston, psychic medium, a wonderful friend of mine. We work together sometimes, and she does a session tonight at our 8 o'clock. So Adelaide Central Time, whatever that relates to you. Well, 12 hours time, basically. She does individual card readings through the night, about an hour session. So keep an eye on that, and that might be more suited for what you're after there, Karen. Now, just zooming into those so that we can see more clearly what we're looking at. With the mature woman in the home space, it really does bring in that is the absolute essence of maternal, mothering, feminine, nurturing, being able to bring in that fullest experience of the, well, I wouldn't say softer side of life. It's the feminine. There's certainly strength in the feminine energies. There really is a great depth and breadth of what is experience and nurturing, sharing, and that more intimate way of living in some senses, because there definitely is the difference in the biological thinking and physiology between the masculine and the feminine, as we can see. And it's not just deliberate that I'm holding the pencil over the boob, but it is in some sense, I suppose, because I'm a little bit, sensitive to that. So with this in the home space, it really is bringing it back to that mothering and nurturing. You don't have to be a mother to be able to be in that nurturing role and caring for others around you in your home space. So it can just be that listening ear that ours given us, that directive. I think it's a directive. We should be listening more, not wondering what we're going to be speaking next. It's spending that time in a deeper listening, nurturing role. That's what I'm intuitively picking up today. So take those wonderful deep breaths of reflection before speaking. Take the time to really absorb and take in what others may be sharing with us. Take this window aspect, the beams of light coming through, as what you're hearing from another person, and being able to really bring into that understanding of what you have, of the conversations around you, what others are trying to say to you, and even just what you yourself are witnessing from the happenings around you, the activities and actions of others. It's not always just in the verbal. It can be the actions and the body language and everything that we pick up from looking as well as hearing, and using all of our senses, basically. Okay. So as we're moving across to our mask in the workspace, we've had the mask a few times through this last week. So definitely judge for yourself when you need to be taking that away, revealing what you're needing to be revealing of either the next step in a project physically, or of the next ideas that you might have to share with others, hence the listening skills, and being able to further progress some level of vulnerability, but maybe it's the right timing now to reveal something. Take the mask off, take that cover away, and show what is in whatever it is that's in your workspace. That's what that's meaning for us. Now we can go to the dog. This unexpected, I love the dog. I love dogs. So, well, most dogs. There are some that I don't admire that much, but you get to know that particular one that may be your special fur baby or something like that, and we have this unconditional loving connection with them. It's that essence and feeling, the energetics around this type of thing, that's going to pop into our day today. Whether it is that you have a dog that you're needing to take for a walk at those special times that you want to, that you might have regularly, or those they're going to surprise you and want to pop in ready to go for the walk, that type of thing. And in either the work or the home, it doesn't matter. Be open and aware and ready for taking the time out with that energetics. Look, it could be one of the people in your home or in your workspace, not necessarily just a dog. It's just that specialness of an unconditional connection that you're just spending time with that person or doing that activity, whatever it is that's fun for you. And you put your mask on every day and smile, take it off when you get home. I understand that. And sometimes that is what's needed, Karen, isn't it? And it is all okay. You'll discern what is the best and perfect time to be revealing or covering. It's no judgment. It is just having this awareness with the mask and the dogs popping in, that essence of being ready for something that is lovingly unconditional, and spending time having some fun. Isn't walking a dog fun? I love it when I get to it. So with the stalk in our place, this is our role. We are placing ourselves in a position to be ready for change. We're doing things that are changing things up for ourselves personally. And it could be our contribution to others as well. Remember, we're not an island in this world. We are connected via our humanity, basically, and the energetics of what frequency, vibrational energy, but the actual air we share, the water we share, all of the molecules that make up the whole of this earth and the Mother Earth, we're not by ourselves. It is all completely shared and recycled through all avenues of what is physical aspect of this world. So we're changing things up a bit, and our part in this is to shine the light on what is our particular area, what we're wanting as far as our intention with others around us, most especially those who are closest to us, and what we're wanting to create and shine out to the world. Okay, so that is the message for us. Be ready. Do some of that follow-up for what we have as our own desires and intentions, that it is going to fit in with what is the wholeness of how and where we live. And that does bring us to the star as the outcome. The stars, astrology, whichever way you bring in some of that spiritual essence into your world, but it's that fullness of connection that we have with what might be our natal world, with the cosmic energy. The earth itself is not isolated from the galaxy, that's not isolated from the universe. You look at some of those pictures that have the size of the earth in relation to the universe, and they're finding new ones all the time, universes that is, as well as galaxies and everything else. Be in our space. Don't look too far out there, because we are living here and experiencing our life here. And we do have maps and blueprints that we can tap into if we so desire, or just connect directly with our own spiritual guides and that inner essence that I just call, the soul connection, that's our heart space. It's all interconnected. And we choose which way we want to put our focus. Have that sense of connectedness for yourselves as we look at this star. It is dreams come true, but we do need to place some of those in the forefront of our focus to continue that journey of doing as well as wishing. It's not just that it falls in our lap. We do need to do what we believe is our purpose. Even if you don't feel you've got a passion or a purpose, there is in that deeper depths of who you are. Tap into that and really trust what you're following and moving into each step of your day today, that it is moving toward what is, some might call destiny.